The historic posthumous pardon for national hero Marcus Garvey has sparked mixed reactions in Jamaica and beyond. While some see it as a victory for justice, others insist it's only the beginning of a larger fight to fully clear his name. Shante McNeil picks up this report.
While many celebrate former U.S. President Joe Biden's posthumous pardon of Jamaica's first national hero, Marcus Mosiah Garvey, others insist it falls short of true justice. Government officials and cultural leaders agree that the move is a step forward, but are calling for full exoneration to erase the stain of his 1923 mail fraud conviction, widely seen as politically and racially motivated. On Sunday, Prime Minister Andrew Holness said the conviction tarnished the reputation of the visionary leader. The statement went further to say this was only the first step towards expungement, a stark contrast to opposition leader Mark Golding, who claimed the move as a complete exoneration of the national hero. However, Culture Minister Olivia Grange welcomed the pardon but stressed the need for the U.S. to follow Jamaica's lead. She referenced the 2018 passage of the National Heroes and Freedom Fighters Act, which cleared national heroes wrongfully accused during their struggle for justice.
We maintain that Garvey's actions were not criminal actions, but were acts of liberation with moral justification. So what we need is an expungement of Garvey's record in America, similar to what was done by the Jamaican Parliament. We have been on this journey for a very long time, and we must continue the advocacy for the removal of this criminal record against our hero.
But President of the Universal Negro Improvement Association, Stephen Golding, stresses the U.S. president alone cannot offer complete exoneration.
No president can exonerate. So seeking Biden's signature for a second pardon for Garvey when he had already achieved a U.S. pardon on his own in the late 1920s is simply cosmetic surgery. It's a cosmetic victory because the world seems to have forgotten that Garvey already secured and achieved his own pardon.
He's therefore calling on the U.S. Congress to action a legislation.
And in admitting that Garvey was innocent, in recognizing the fact that he was targeted by the U.S. government, they now need to do a piece of legislation, an enactment by the U.S. Congress, affirming his innocence, right? As well as admitting that he was targeted by the U.S. government to issue an exoneration to expunge his record and clear his name. But they must be prepared to deal with the consequences that come from an exoneration.
Grange says the government will continue to work with the Garveys to ensure this agenda is met.
This pardon comes after many, many years of advocacy by successive Jamaican governments, by the Garvey family, led by his son Julius, the UNIA, members of the Jamaican diaspora, and many people in America and across the world who have been fighting against this wrongful conviction. The government of Jamaica will continue to work with the Garvey family and all the stakeholders to push for the exoneration of Marcus Garvey.
Shante McNeil, CVM News.